keeping his tight, CL Smooth, sipping on Spritite. It's the Mechadon, never swerving untitled. Knowing commercial rap needs to be recycled. Collecting cans for Nick's picks, my latest LP. Now obey my thirst, son, precisely.
Got the knack to rock.
And there's an infamous Sprite commercial that you did where you freestyling.
Yeah.
So would you be able to do a little freestyle today, or you think you're just gonna?
I'm not really ready for that right now. You know, I'm a different type of dude. I have to write my rhymes, you know. But sometimes when a couple glasses of wine, I may do a little freestyle that works. You know what I mean?
Peter Phillips, aka Pete Rock, is undeniably one of the greatest hip-hop producers of all time. With hits under his belt such as Nas's The World Is Yours.
The world is yours, the world is yours. I sip the Don Pete, watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book around.
He is one of the most sought-after DJs in the industry. In the midst of his reunion with CL Smooth, the Soul Survivor and I talked about all that jazz.
Growing up in my household, my dad was like a huge jazz fan. Being he's from Jamaica, you know, we grew up off reggae. That we had that already locked in. But the jazz was something else different. You know, sometimes when you're listening to one music, you want to hear something else that's like, you know, different from what we're used to.
Here's an example, and my personal favorite Pete Rock and CL Smooth record.
Pete Rock is hip hop, and I'm swinging. 1, 2, 3, go!
Well, I'm a huge Roy Ayers fan, and we've got a chance to hang out and go on tour together and do shows and stuff, so big shout to him. That just comes from me being a fanboy of Roy, you know what I'm saying? And those songs just stuck with me from a child all the way till now. Because me and CL Smooth, we used to come up with like ideas and titles, great titles for songs, and then of course, you know, knowing Roy Ayers' songs and his titles kind of just borrowed some of the titles that he already had, like Searching, and applied it to a different definition of what he may have meant, you know, or, you know, we meant it in a way like searching to find the right woman and respecting the black queen.
Definitely, Pete Rock has an ear for jazz funk and the ability to make it hot for rap fans. But who does Pete say was one of the strongest driving forces behind his talent? That's right, the late MC Heavy D, whose death emotionally drained Pete.
My heart was heavy. I was so depressed, you know. Rest in peace. He's my family member. Love and miss him a lot. And he took me under his wing after he succeeded in his getting his career started.
After launching successful careers, their family was met with an unexpected tragedy. The death of their close friend, Troy Dixon, also known as Trouble T. Roy. They would express their feelings in Pete's most successful hit to this day, TROY.
It made me emotional after I heard the lyrics, and then when I mixed it down, you know, and saw people in the studio crying, it probably took them back to a special person in their life that they lost. And, you know, I was like, wow, this is gonna work. To the Dixon family, I say,
And you and CL, you obviously had plenty more hits after that.
Yeah.
And there was a point where, you know, as a hip hop fan myself, I thought that relationship deteriorated. And we would never ever see Pete Rock and CL.
Well, I wouldn't say that. You know, people go through changes in life, and, you know, the ups and downs, ins and outs of the music business. You know, it's really the music business that can pull people apart from one another. You know what I'm saying? But you know, as we're older now, it's like, you know, we look back on that and it's like we were young, you know, we don't think about that no more.
Yeah, so how has the reunion tour been?
Oh, it's been great. We've been celebrating 20 years of Mecca and the Soul Brother album, doing a tour. You know, we just came back from Vancouver, doing a successful show, and it was great. And you know, we got some upcoming surprises for people. You never know what the future may hold. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, right now we're on tour. That's where I'm gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? Until you know, something says, all right, let's get it cracking.
What's my brother? Trouble T. Roy. It's like that, y'all.